Hey everyone. So it's hot out, but I had a long day today with the new physiotherapist, Dr. Say. I don't know. It's very long sessions, like 2 hour sessions. How can you? I don't know, but we're seeing the surgical doctor who works with him next week, so he'll probably um, tell him what to change or what to do. But well, mm, it's been very nice. Next week is, as I mentioned yesterday, it might be a long week. I mean, I'm very sad. I'm just sitting at home, uh, watching things on the computer. But it's an eventful week on the computer next week, as I mentioned. And you can already see like shows, talk shows, people talking about it online, like on Vogue. People are going up on Vogue to talk about next week's events. um, like last night I saw SJP talking about all her years at the Met Gala. So anyways, I guess we don't want a bunch of dowdy investment bankers at my birthday party. Um, I mean, a separate topic. I was just thinking before I hit record. We don't want nerdy investment bankers. Not really businessmen. Uh, just just the middle people, investment bankers, financial processors. We don't want them at my birthday party. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I guess, I guess because my videos have now gone public, people know who I am now. So how I am, what kind of person I am, who I like to hang out with, it's all out in the open. But well, I was thinking, it's not my birthday party yet. It's now like end of April, and my birthday is June 8th. So it's not my birthday yet. What am I gonna talk about until my birthday? Yeah. Well, what what's what do we talk about until my birthday? Right? Like something to say. Um, well, I actually went through the video I made last night, going through all the facts and figures. um, and I thought it was okay. So I guess I'm still me. I'm still alive. I don't know what I'm very good at. I know what I'm not very good at, and I'm past 40 now, even though I know I still look like I'm in my 20s. I don't know if it's just an Asian thing though, because a lot of Asian people around me, are getting older, and they're all aging, and only I'm not. I do know for a fact though, like my dad also, his face hasn't aged. Maybe it's just, and like my skin, very oily skin. Anyway, so what did I mean to say? I meant to say, I guess, find a nice way to say it, which I always am able to find. Well, you should, if you're young and you want to mentor somebody, and they ask you what you should do, I guess you shouldn't tell someone to do the thing that earns the most, or do the thing that changes the world, kind of thing. You do the thing you feel like do the thing you feel the most completely invincible at, which nobody should feel they're invincible at anything. Because no, everybody's a human being, and humans are not invincible. But do the thing that makes you feel the most invincible. Do the thing where if somebody was doing it, you know, I don't know, like singing on stage like a diva, dancing, doing the, Moulin Rouge, and making the speech and putting on the act and showing off the hot bod and or all of the above. Putting on that number, playing that song, singing that piece, whatever it is. When you see anybody doing anything remotely similar, the first thing you think is, God, I want to completely, um, make a small comparison. And God, the thing that really makes you boil, the thing, what it is. So I looked at the video I made last night, and I was actually, nobody would press the record button for me, so I had to record myself and pretend I was interviewing myself on TV or something. And so, I guess if it was a real recording where I wasn't looking at myself while I was going through all that stuff, which I've done a number of times now since last Christmas, if it was someone holding the camera for me, then I would have been even more, flexible, nuanced, whatever that whatever that stuff. And if that's how you do when you're looking at yourself, and nobody's gonna think, feel so good about yourself, if that's how you do looking at yourself, and obviously you do feel better when someone else is holding the camera, or you put the camera on a stand or something. I mean, I'm past 40. I have no career ambitions, but you should, if you want to keep yourself busy, you should do things that you like, and do things where you feel good about when you do it. Then I was also thinking, well, I don't know, maybe the other day I went to run some errands, and I walked into the Mandarin Oriental Hotel late at night on Saturday, right before midnight, to pick up a few things. And I saw a piano there, and I just ran onto that podium, and I knew they might arrest me, but I just had to play as many pieces that I could throw out of my hands and just sing my heart out right away. And I have no preparation. I don't even warm up. I don't need the stand backstage for 10 minutes, do a calm down, talk yourself up for a few moments, a group hug, you're gonna be fine. No, none of that. Now's the moment I have. They might kick me out of that place, so I'm just gonna run up there and play whatever the heck I can play. That I literally I spend 1 minute 10 days before memorizing it by heart. I don't even put effort into memorizing it, any of my songs. Piano, there's 4 voices, 10 fingers going on, and the colors, it's like psychedelic. It's unbelievable. It is absolutely, it's just complete insanity. And I don't play wrong notes, and honestly I haven't been practicing since my early 20s. But I don't like playing the piano because I don't feel, I like being around people the most. I like talking to people. And you can present yourself and display yourself talking and dressing nicely, rather than playing the piano, which isn't really talking to people and being around people. So I don't miss being a pianist. I really don't miss being a pianist. and my record is already there. And my two teachers are getting really, really old. I mean, by the time I move back to New York or anywhere in the States, they'd be near their 90s, and they're they're the two of the world's most famous pianists in the history of the piano. So I have nothing to prove. That's already on my resume. It's already did it. I could have gone to Juilliard for my master's after college. And now I'm thinking maybe I should have gone because, well, no, but I think business school is good. It's a good thing. Stretch yourself, do some math. I'm strong at math compared to normal school kids, but professional level, no. So I mean, I'm already a former like world-class pianist. I don't want to prove myself in any way in that any further. Mm. Though after business school, if I told my younger self, what you should do, what job, I don't know, like, cause my dad told me definitely don't choose like consulting, consulting, because consultants, they just pick the nerdiest people. Everybody in a consulting firm has a PhD. Everybody just does the worst possible research that even your own company doesn't have the time to bother to do, and they're just curious about a couple things and they want someone to punch the numbers. Then you just pay a consultant, a couple months, and they just run some numbers and they come up with a report that says exactly what we tell them we want them to say. So my dad said definitely don't do consulting because it's just for the nerds. He said investment banking is basically helping big companies when they want to buy each other or when they want to do stuff. So you just get a cut of whatever happens. But at least you get to see some action. Though I found out, because I actually spent some time investment banking, they don't see the action in the big companies. The companies tell them to run the numbers, and they ask them what's going on, like like on the Wall Street, the numbers that go up and down. They don't actually get their financial help. If you want to buy something, you're not going to take the advice of the bank teller. You do your own shopping. You know what you want. You know what looks good on you, what fits your closet, blah blah blah. The investment banker doesn't get to understand what's going on in my head. Why do I want to buy this dress? They don't get in on that action unless you become really good friends with your bankers. My dad had some bankers who were really good friends with him because they have really good social skills. But mostly those are French bankers, people, they just party. It's the social skills. Then you get a big, if you're a banker, you get a big deal because you hang out with your client. So then it's about social skills. And then I remembered when I was working at the bank I was at, Goldman Sachs, they actually started a new department that was called investment banking services, where basically they just do the partying with the companies, and it's the people who have really really bad at math and they can't do any of the numbers, but somehow the companies like them because they hang out and they party, and it's not the regular financial banker who does the stuff and does the process and does the work, does the vacuuming, does the number crunching. It's one of those rare few on Wall Street who can actually socialize and can get inside your head. But then it's working long hours and getting a banker's pay to go party with people when you could then just work with your parents and you deal with your parents' clients and you party with people, and then your parents pay you and you have good hours. It's kind of that kind of thing, right? That kind of thing. That is that that is what you're not good at. That isn't what you're paid to do. That's not your expertise. um, what you're good at, is the couple things. Honestly, what you're good at isn't often something, but if like you got into a big accident and thousands of your friends and family came together, and you got testimonials from hundreds and thousands of people, and you went through all the records, only then would you know what this person is good at. um, I think I don't know, I'm not sure, I don't know, but I don't know. I mean, everybody's an adult now. Everybody knows what kind of thing they want, and what kind of thing they don't want, and what would work for them and what wouldn't. Mm. Well, I've been talking for past 15 minutes now, but I will talk again soon. Hopefully, we'll con- uh, continuously find things to talk about before my birthday, because it's not my birthday yet. But yes, talk soon, everybody.